All right, guys, welcome back to the Spin Zone podcast with me, Cake Eater. We also got Chad and Vile. How are you two guys doing today?
About as solid as a blader could be on a Sunday afternoon.
Absolutely. And Vile, what about
I
you,
was
my
gonna
man?
say, I'm gonna one up Chad. I'm as solemn as solemn as solid as a rock golem. There we go. I'm as solid as a rock golem.
Should we restart that intro?
Sure, let's do it. Let's do it.
Welcome back.
Editor, cut that whole intro out.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, today we actually have a very big special guest coming in from across the pond. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for MBBC. Welcome in, sir. How are you
Woo!
guys? How are
Thanks
you?
for having me, guys.
Oh no, the pleasure is all
I'm,
ours. So, how are you
I'm all
doing?
good.
Well, over where you are, it is the morning. So, how is your morning
Yeah,
going so far?
it's been good, man. Woke up, you know, what do you guys do when you wake up? Hopefully you brush your teeth, maybe take a shower. So watch some of The Office. So
Ooh,
pretty
Ooh,
busy
there you
morning.
go.
Pretty busy one.
so the U.S. office or the UK office?
Yeah, US, man. US.
Oh,
US
okay.
office.
Okay. Hey, some people prefer the UK version, some people prefer the US version. So just gotta clarify
Yeah.
for anyone else that was
Cake,
kind of wondering.
cake. Don't lie to the viewers. Nobody prefers the UK version.
You
Okay.
know, you right. You right. Hey,
Let's just be
but I
real for
mean,
a
but you
second.
never know. Some people might
Mm.
prefer the UK version.
Who?
Listen, there are some things I prefer about the UK. That isn't one of them.
Mm.
Mm,
Now,
true.
on the topic of things we prefer, you know what I prefer?
What do you
Letting the
prefer,
people
Chad?
at home know about our amazing promo.
Oh, what's our promo, Chad?
Well, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else, be sure, okay, you need to visit Bays and Bricks today and use code SPINZONE to save 7% off your order. That's SPINZONE at Bays and Bricks for 7% off your order. This coupon is usable twice per account. Come on now. Y'all have been doing fantastic with it.
Oh yeah,
Keep up the good work.
absolutely. You guys have been killing it with that promo code. Code SPINZONE at checkout on basinbricks.com. Get your mummy curses because mummy curse
Ooh.
is going hot. And if you don't have your hands on one, you could buy one single. You could buy the blind, the random booster. You could buy whatever you want. So go to
You buy the whole set of six.
the whole, buy one of each. There you go. Basinbricks.com, code SPINZONE at checkout for 7% off your final purchase. And you guys, like we said, you guys have been killing it. So thank you guys so much for all the love and the support that you have been showing at basinbricks.com while using the code SPINZONE at checkout. So right now, less about us at the Spin Zone podcast because you guys hear about us the last 20 episodes. Now, this episode is all about our main guest, MBBC. So, right now, I kind of want to give the floor over to him and have him explain what his channel is all about and anything else that he wants to kind of let us know. So, right now, the floor is all yours.
Thank you. Well, MBBC, we're a team. Unfortunately, I'm just the voice, and we do YouTube, TikTok. We try to do Instagram, but got lazy. And yeah, no, just we release videos every week. So we try to do Beyblade X videos. I'll give you guys a little secret. We started off as a metal fight channel. Metal
Oh,
fight,
Heck
is my love.
yeah.
nice.
So, and in a perfect world, I would just do metal fight every day. Every day metal fight. Every video would
Interesting.
be metal fight. But Beyblade X is the newest one, so that's what we got to do.
Very interesting. So, what kind of makes
Listen,
you,
I totally get it.
yeah, like Metal Fight's fun, but what makes you kind of more interested in Metal Fight compared to the X style?
Oh man, I'm just this gonna reveal a bit much about me. I'm blinded by nostalgia, man.
Oof.
I love metal fight, bro.
Hey,
I love
nothing
Metal
wrong
Fight.
with nostalgia, man. Absolutely nothing wrong
It's
with
true.
that.
It's true.
Yeah, you gotta do you.
Okay, so
Listen,
let me ask
Metal
you this.
Fight has.
Chad, finish what you were saying, and then I'll ask him.
I was gonna say, as someone who literally grew up on Metal Fight, I totally get it. We had some of the best Beyblades in Metal Fight. Don't get me wrong, X has beautiful Beyblades, and I love them. But Meteo El Drago, Phantom Orion, Dark Perseus, Diablo Nemesis. We have so many Metal Fight bays that are just absolutely gorgeous to look at.
Chad, you forgot your favorite Beyblade combo.
I didn't. I said Phantom Orion because that comes with the best
No,
bearing drive, baby.
Well, I know you love bearing
Oh.
drive, but that wasn't what I was talking about.
Oh, you're talking about the combo known as Screw a Planet, right?
Yeah, screw Uranus. I remember that very clearly coming out of your mouth.
Whoa.
Yes, the meta combo for attack types. Put that on change 140 or 145, I forget the actual spin track name, and give it a rubber flat, and that thing is taking down even the legendary Flame 230 Coat Sharp.
Well, it's a good thing you mentioned that, Chad, because no one should be screwing anyone's Uranus without a rubber. I mean, that's very important. So you set me up for that one. I had to do it. So MBBC, I got to ask you. You say that you're here today as the voice of the MBBC channel. How many other individuals work with you on that channel?
Got like 3-4 people. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Like what you guys do, you know, a bunch of friends, I'm guessing. So
Yeah.
it's a nice
Oh,
way
absolutely.
to make some content. Yeah.
So did you guys just all
Blue Beyblade.
Yeah, did you guys just all meet at the Metal Fight or at a local event and then just kind of went from there, or how did you guys get all started together?
No, no, it's a funny story. So obviously we're friends from high school actually.
Oh, nice.
So
Ooh.
recently graduated, a few years ago. And then I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, Metal Fight started like trending on social media. People started posting like clips from like the anime, like why is he blowing up a meteor with his Beyblade?
Oh,
Why is he
God.
killing someone with his Beyblade? You see that? I don't know if you remember that stuff. And
Mm-mm.
then
Oh, I do.
Mm-mm.
you do. Yeah,
I will
that was funny.
I will never forget the moment where the girl goes, "I'm going to win this Beyblade battle because I made a promise to my dying mom." And Ryuga said, "Nah, I'm gonna hurt you so bad you're going into early retirement." One-shotted her, blew up the stadium, and after she finally healed, she quit Beyblades forever. And the next time she saw him, she had a PTSD attack.
Oh my God.
That was
Yeah, that's why Metal
insane
Fight's
for
the
a
goat.
children's
That's why it's the best.
anime, by the way. Children's
Why it's the
anime.
best.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh,
So yeah, obviously, Beyblade when we were kids. So we're like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just buy some Beyblades, some Metal Fight Beyblades, and start playing. It was very fun. All that stuff. Um, and actually, I was not interested in X. I confess, I wasn't
Oh.
interested in X. I bought, you know, Phoenix with the string launcher. I
Mm-hmm.
bought that specifically mod the launcher for Metal Fight Beyblade. I really love Metal Fight that much.
I
But then
totally get it.
yeah, but then like we got in contact with a like a TO, I guess you could say, for the Australian tournaments. Shout out BBAN, Beyblade Australia Network.
Mm-hmm.
Nice people, beautiful scene. So we met up with one of these TOs. He's a good friend now. He's helped us with many videos. And yeah, so we just got into the X competitive scene. It's a beautiful community. If it wasn't, a nice community, I would not be playing X. But we got into X.
100%.
You know how X goes. It becomes addictive. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's how it is.
Oh, we've all felt that itch.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I think
And
we've
then the
been there.
channel. Oh yeah, I forgot about the channel. Oh, sorry. So obviously when we were into Metal Fight, we were like, you know what? Let's just post this stuff on TikTok, on YouTube. We're gonna get 1 million views. We have not gotten 1 million views. So, and then eventually we pivoted to X, and yeah, so we started off doing like just competitive combos. If you look back into the archive, we tried many stuff. So that was like Shark
Oh
video. We did a
yes.
CDE video, and eventually, yeah, we landed on whatever scientific thing we're on right now. That's another story, though. It's very long stories,
Oh man.
lots of
So
stories.
so it sounds like you're just all full of different kind of stories and everything
Yeah,
else.
man.
Like, oh man. So we're gonna be here a while, which is fine. I don't have anywhere to go tonight.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Okay.
All good.
Yeah, so whatever we need, let's gonna take the time and let's get up into it. So what truly did get you into Beyblade? Was it just kind of they just look cool, or you just get one randomly for a birthday, or what kind of got you into it?
Oh, bro. Trying to remember, it was a long time ago. Obviously it was trending. As a kid, you wanna play
Oh
with the
yeah.
rest of the kids on the playground. Remember getting a Fury Capricorn. Fury Capricorn. I still remember that. Never won a game. Never won in the playground. No,
Oh man.
never.
The playgrounds are
That's
the
it. Yeah, and then
most dangerous
yeah,
yards.
yeah, that's right. I lost my Rock Leone. The energy ring. Yeah, I lost that in the
Oh, the
train.
green one.
So yeah, the green one.
Oh,
So yeah.
Oh man.
shit.
Uh, so
Oh
no, that
man.
was a long time ago. And then obviously stopped playing. Once it went out of fashion. Recently got back into
Yeah.
it. It's been
Hmm.
pretty fun. Beyblade is just addicting. Like, let's be honest.
Oh, it
Beyblade
is.
is
It
Beyblade X
is.
specifically. Yeah, man. It's good. It's a good game.
Ooh.
Fantastic game.
So, were you only into Beyblades, or were you also into like any of the TCG kind of stuff?
Oh yeah, man. I actually watched one of your podcasts. You guys are Yu-Gi-Oh guys, right? Well, you were into Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vile
Well,
and I were big, and I think Chad still partakes every once in a while. Oh,
yeah.
I was
No,
about to say,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
sir, excuse me, don't. I will pull out the Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I keep that thing strapped on me.
Listen,
well,
Chad, when you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you don't have to worry about pulling out, okay?
or strap it up.
Okay. You know what? See me after class. Me and my 3 anime accurate blue eyes are ready to put some work on you.
Oh
Oh
man,
my god.
hold on. What do I got next to me? It's okay. You do that,
I
and
was gonna
I'll.
say I got my modern blue eyes with me.
Oh, I just
Oh, it's
got
tough,
Waking
bro.
Karibo, so
No, there's all cool
Listen,
cards, man.
exactly. Ever since I was a kid, I always loved Kaiba because he was kind of a butt munch, but he could put his money where his mouth was, and I kind of enjoyed that about his character
you going
as a kid, was just seeing how badass he'd be.
you went full
True,
elementary with
true. No.
that insult, calling him a butt munch. I don't think I haven't heard someone being called a butt munch since like 5th grade. So good pull.
Hey, there you go.
So real talk, real talk. I gotta ask you. I've heard and from what I've seen, I think this seems accurate to me that a lot of your videos on Beyblade have to do with like the science behind Beyblades. Is that kind of correct?
Yes, correct.
So what can I ask what inspired you and the rest of your team members to kind of take that approach when I don't think anyone else that does Beyblade videos looks at Beyblades that way.
Yeah, man. Apologies to you guys. It's gonna be another long story. Gonna be
Oh, it's
another
all
long
good.
story. So, no.
No, you're
Um.
you're good.
So when we were doing YouTube, how do you say? We were doing like just regular competitive testings, and we were seeing some success. For that time period, the views for a small Beyblade channel, it was all right. And then, funnily enough, we started posting like Metal Fight videos, and maybe we didn't post for a few weeks. And I don't know the actual reason, but I just say it's the algorithm. Like the algorithm totally like kicked us off. We were getting like
Oof.
barely like 100 views in a week, which was completely
Mm.
different to a few K we were getting before. I actually wanted to quit. I wanted to quit.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting no views for nothing, right? And then I just had an epiphany, like, what if I made the fastest Beyblade? Um, So yeah, that's the video that kickstarted all of it. Did I have to do all the research, all the calculations, but it's helpful when you have a team. When you have a
Oh,
team,
oh
Yes.
yeah,
we have a bunch of
absolutely.
people who are passionate, 100%. So obviously, funnily enough, it wasn't an instant success. The fastest Beyblade. It was barely getting views. It was barely getting views at one point in time. I actually don't know the time frame, but it's about a week. Took about a week to take off.
Mm.
At one point in time, it was getting 0 views because you can check, YouTube Studio. It was getting 0 views from the YouTube homepage. So shout out Thailand. A Beyblade group in Thailand shared the video, so it was feeding it views. And
Wow.
then a short we posted picked up, and eventually it blew up. So very very lucky, very lucky. And then once you find that niche, you've got to do it right.
Yeah, you got to keep it
If you want
going.
to do content creation, yeah, 100%. So we just
Yeah,
stick to that. It's interesting. We like physics, we like science. So yeah, it's pretty natural.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's always
Plus,
there's always content out there, and you just gotta get it out there. And that's definitely the hardest part about putting out content is getting it out there and having it be seen by so many people. So kudos to you
Oh,
on
yeah,
keeping that
for sure.
going.
Thank you.
absolutely. Plus, the one thing that I truly and genuinely like about their videos is the fact that Beyblades, when you get down to it, is a very scientific game. There is a lot of science and specifically physics that goes behind the creation of almost every single Bey that's ever been made. Maybe not so much the plastic gen, but we don't talk about the mistakes they made with the plastic molds there. But
Eh,
especially with metal fights, I mean, of course, anyone who knows me knows gotta rep the most scientific Beyblade from the metal fight, the beautiful, mighty Meteo El Drago. Beautifully designed with the rubber to be a perfect spin stealer and to spin equalize against any right spinning Beyblade to make it seem like you are absorbing the power of that Beyblade, just like how he did it in the anime.
That was a lot, Chad. I'm not sure I followed all that, but
I didn't.
It's okay. We'll teach you a crash course on physics.
Yeah, if you
yeah, I'm not
could.
a science guy.
No,
I was like an English major type of guy, so
Uh,
no, not whatsoever. Definitely not Bill Nye kind of guy. Love me some Bill Nye, but not
so
that
don't
so
science
Todd,
guy.
understand a word he's saying, huh?
we're not gonna have Cake Knight, the science guy.
Hey, that has a good ring to it.
Cake Knight,
mean,
the
it does.
science guy. Should be fun.
Cake.
Oh. So kind of going
So-
through. No, go ahead, Vile.
Go ahead. No, you're good.
So kind of going through all your videos and everything, how did you get involved with Jacob Palm and kind of collab with those kind of videos?
Oh no,
That's
he
a good one.
just messaged us on Discord. that
that
was
was
it.
it?
Pretty simple. Yeah, no, it was really easy. Yeah, so just messaged us on Discord. I liked this video idea. Had a bit of back and forth. Got it done pretty quickly. I like his videos, so it was pretty easy.
Yeah, he's just another good Baytuber and everything, and having
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
probably two of the most well-known probably Beyblade YouTubers collab into just one big video is very cool on both spectrums.
Glad you enjoyed it. Thank
Yes.
you.
So how
Thank you.
many about how many ideas did you guys bump off each other until you came up with that whole concept?
Maybe like three or four. There were a few variations. I mean, it was all the same. Like, oh, use science, make me a deck,
Yeah.
and it went pretty quiet for a while. I actually don't know why. I never asked him, and he came back to us and he said, "How about you do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I mean, it was pretty easygoing guy. So no, it was a good collaboration.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
seemed just
I
going off
enjoyed
of just going off his videos, he seems like a really chill, very kind of outgoing kind of guy.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I mean-
He loves Beyblade. He loves Beyblade.
Like dedicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, personally, that was the first time I'd ever heard of your channel. Like, I know a lot of other people have probably heard about it. I'm not a big like YouTube watcher, but I do like Jacob Palm, and I'm like, oh, this is like a collab video he's doing. This is cool, and yeah, I thought it was pretty neat.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, glad. I like the video as well, so thank you.
So out of all of like the bays and everything, kind of what is your go-to bay like today and kind of the build that you're rocking with it?
Oh man, that's a good question. Like competitive or like for fun?
Let's do one of each. So
Uh,
what's
yeah, one
your
of each.
one
I
of
like
each.
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh,
What's
bro.
your fun bay combo? Please don't say horn rhino. I mean, if it is, kudos. Kudos.
well, I did spend like the first 10 minutes talking about metal fight, so I have to go with Lightning El Drago, with 360 under flat. Lovely combo, lovely combo.
Okay.
I do
Interesting.
like it. I'm just a sucker for El Drago. I mean, when he pulled out the El Drago, I got
All the
I got
nostalgia.
excited as well, man. So there's some beautiful Beyblades, like.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
uh,
can't go wrong with the
um,
three-headed dragon motif.
no, you're right. Yep, absolutely. In terms of competitive, that's a tough question. I'm a guy who likes to change their Beyblades a lot.
Oh.
Just like to use things. I really like to use Rubber XL, like one Rubber XL. Maybe you can tell from some of our videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's it's hard to use it now. Everyone's banning one Rubber XL, so even here in Australia, they were a bit loose with the one Rubber XL. Now they're clamping down a bit more. So I like to use some. Emperor Might was pretty nice on Rubber XL. Keel Shark Rubber XL. I do like Keel Shark, stock Keel Shark. I like to use
Interesting.
that. It's really fun. Yeah.
I get it. Keel Shark is a really good Beyblade. It's maybe not as good anymore, but I mean, the design is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The way it was built, the stock combo is just pretty darn good right out of the box.
Yeah,
I
I
just
think
like gambling, bro. I just like gambling. I just like using all out attack,
yeah.
That's
3
fair.
points
That
or no
is
points.
fair.
3 points or no points. That's how it is.
So how often do you play then? Is it just like a every week kind of thing? Is it multiple times a week, or kind of what's the scene over across the pond?
Yeah, man. So in Australia, we're based in Melbourne, one of the biggest states, and it's pretty active. I mean, there's something like probably events every week, I guess you could say. There's big events with the prizes, maybe 3 times a month. So
Okay.
we at MBBC, we all go play together. We're all friends, so we like to go to
There you go.
those. Maybe 3 times a month we like to play. So yeah, it's pretty fun. But I can't be doing it every week. I can't. There's only so much Beyblade X I can take. I'm sorry.
Oh wow.
Oh.
We get it. We've got
I
a
know.
lot of people on. Okay, he doesn't because he's kind of weird. I mean, just look at him. But a lot of people in our community are starting to get a little bit of metal fight, or not metal fight,
Metal
Beyblade
fight
X
fatigue.
fatigue.
Chad, I get
No,
metal fight fatigue every time I talk to you.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to deal with it because Metal Fight is beautiful, and if you don't have a Phantom Orion, you need to buy one.
I do not, and I will not.
That'll be my Christmas gift to you. I'll get you 41 Phantom Orions with working bearing
I have a
drives.
few metal fight Beyblades. I incidentally got one time. I don't know. Here's some red and blue one.
Oh,
Whatever
that's
this is
tough,
called.
man.
Ooh,
That's Pegasus, bro.
that's
Flame Pegasus.
Pegasus
It's
on the
tough.
flame wheel. Interesting.
I before I knew what X was, all my buddies were like, "Oh yeah, like we're gonna play Beyblade," and they all had like went on Marketplace and got a bunch of Burst, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do this, but I'll like humor you. You know what I'm saying? So I bought like some Burst collection. There was like 60 Burst Beyblades for like $30, something crazy. I mean, the Hasbro Burst sucks, right? And
They're so
there's
ugly.
happened to be
Yeah.
like there happened to be 6 or 7 metal fight bays in there. And at some point, I had got rid of the bursts. I don't know what I did. Some gave them to a buddy or something. But I kept the Metal Fight ones because I'm like, I've heard these are cool. I'll just hold on to them. You know?
Yeah. I mean, listen, Metal Fight is so cool. You could have a Beyblade as small as this, or just make a tower out of a Beyblade. Just make a whole tower that just destroys the meta.
Yeah. One of those looks like a flying saucer, and the other one looks like it's gonna screw Uranus.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Anyway.
Anyways, back to Beyblade X.
Yeah, true. So with all your going to turn, I'm after that last conversation. So you go to quite a bit of like events and everything. What do you do to like mentally or physically prepare yourself to go to those tournaments?
Eat food, bro. I don't know, man. Like, I mean, I guess I don't take it that seriously. I'm sure other people are different, but I'm just there to have fun. You know, maybe that's why I lose, but it's okay. Um, no, obviously think about the combos you're gonna use. In the game, you gotta scope out, the competition, who's there. Maybe think about what people are gonna use.
Oh yeah.
If it's like a new release, if it's an event after a new release, people are obviously trying to be using that. So think about how you can counter that, things like that. So yeah, not too much, man. I can't lie, I don't think about these things too deeply.
No.
But yeah, just mostly about what Beyblades I'm gonna use. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
That's based.
at least over here in Minnesota, we got some people that are overly competitive in the scene, which is fine. And then we got
overly competitive. Oh boy, I love Cake. I'd love for you to say live on the air who you're talking about right now.
Quite a bit of people actually.
Oh boy,
that is fair.
Yeah.
And no, then he's got a point. There's a lot of people who come to these tournaments just to win, and while that's nice, obviously winning is fun.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, if you're not having fun while you're playing Beyblades, then what's the point of spending all this money on Beyblades?
And it's true. And then we also got people that are there, like Chad, that are just going there just to hang out, have a good time, shoot some bays, and call it in a day. So at least that's what we have
and
over
also
here.
Modify parts. Don't forget, I'm also there to help people modify their ratchets or their clock mirages to not be as terrible anymore.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that. I don't know how, but I did.
How can you forget about Silver Clock Mirage?
Because Clock Mirage is pretty good as is.
Very carefully.
Sir, don't lie, Cake. That's the worst lie I've heard today.
Oh, Clock Mirage is dope, bro.
Yeah, what do you
MBBC,
mean?
what do you think of Clock Mirage?
Man, I like it, bro. Used it in the latest tournament. It was fun. Yeah, no, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, as a Metal Fight fan, once again for the 1000th time, you think about Twisted Tempo or Basalt Herodium, however you like to say it, and you got to think about it in a new mindset. It's a completely different Beyblade. It's not the same as the Metal Fight guy, but it's fun. It's really fun. I like how it's balanced. It's balanced really well. I'm not a fan of the simple ratchets, but it's fun. It's really cool.
And there we go.
I don't think anyone loves the simples.
That's my biggest complaint. Simple ratchets were just a bad idea. They're just awful.
Yeah. I think Clock could be probably even more viable or probably even more meta if it didn't have that simple ratchet component to it.
Well, of course.
I mean,
I think that goes without saying.
We who were there on Saturday and got to test against it got to see that while it is good, it's not like Shark Scale or Wizard Rod. It's got good stamina. It's got decent defense, but if you hit it hard enough and often enough, you will pocket it or you will tilt it. It's just how Clock works.
Right. Yeah, so speaking of...
And again, I was just going to say, I'm running mine on a 960, so it's like, it ain't, or 970. It ain't bursting anytime soon, but I mean, Cake, you went up against it a couple times. You saw that it could be tilted.
Yeah. Yeah, and then going off of Shark Scale and Wizard Rod, MBBC, we actually had a tournament yesterday where both Wizard and Shark were completely banned just for kind of like a fun kind of tournament. What other kind of fun tournaments do you guys have over there, or is it strictly just a 3v3 ban only metal needle kind of thing? Or what do you got over there?
Yeah, yeah. No, in Melbourne, in Australia, people are pretty sweaty. Like even like the unranked events, people will dead ass show up with like full competitive deck all day, every day.
Ugh.
So no, the TOs are good though. I think they realized like we have like this lower tier tournament. Um it's called the X3 tournament. And originally, it was just have fun. Entry is like free, but people were just straight up sweating, man. Wizard Rod all the time, CDE. So they started
Ugh.
implementing like fun rules, I guess. I went to one Infinity Stadiums. Oh my god, I hate the Infinity Stadium.
Vile actually did
Infinity
one of
Stadium.
those, like
So
what was it?
Yeah, I did
A
one of those
month or
too.
two
Metal
ago?
Needle, Metal Needle Stadium. Not stadium. Tournament. Metal Needle only. I didn't go to that one, but that
Oh,
one
I was about to
sounded
say, so
fun.
how was that?
Yeah, no, I'm sad I missed it because yeah, they had a bunch of like broken stadiums already. So the TOs were like, you know what? Let's just run a Metal Needle
Maybe
tournament.
that's what we need to do. Because there's so many of us, especially
yes,
recently, that have a somewhat of a broken stadium. Like
Yeah,
mine
go for it.
literally
Go for it.
just broke this past weekend, and I'm so upset about it.
Ah,
So if we
nah,
all have like just a normal TT stadium, but they're all busted, let's put a
Yeah.
metal needle only tournament to it and see how much more destruction these busted TT stadiums can actually get. I love that idea.
Mm.
Yeah, that sounds fun actually. I'd run that.
Yeah, I was
That'd be
thinking.
pretty
I'd
interesting.
100% buy a metal needle just to participate.
I mean, it's not a hard piece to buy
I
though.
I almost feel like I would just have some loaner metal needles available because I have so
That's
many.
fair.
Like wild.
So, is there any other kind of fun tournaments that you guys have over there that maybe we could take, and then we can give you some of ours that we've also had or gonna be
yeah,
having?
I'm sure. Drop Stadium, obviously, Drop Stadium. People like to do all kinds of things with the new stadiums. Nah, I'm not really an attendee of these events. I'm sorry. So yeah, Metal
That's
Needle, Drop
fair.
Stadium, Infinity Stadium, maybe the double, whatever that double stadium is called with the ring, the energized ring in the middle.
Oh, the
Oh, the double
Oh,
extreme
yes.
or
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah,
yeah,
double extreme stadium. Yeah. I don't know if they did a tub stadium. I think I recall they did a tub stadium.
the bucket
One like the
stadiums.
Hasbro Tub Stadium. Yeah, the Bucket Stadium.
No, they're so great.
So yeah.
They're
Now, what
so
about you
great.
guys?
So
Any
Vile is
fun,
actually
unique one?
Vile is our main organizer. So Vile, what kind of events have you done, and what kind of events have been done?
So I mean, I did Infinity Stadium recently. My biggest problem with Infinity Stadium is that the pockets don't kill the Beyblade spin. So we had a lot of situations where Clock Mirage was spinning in the pocket for a minute and a half. So I didn't like that. I wouldn't run that again without some kind of rule regarding how long a Beyblade can sit in the pocket for, because that's very boring.
Yeah.
Mostly, and you guys know this, I probably will run some kind of limited event next month. But you guys know I mostly, I make sure I run one ranked a month, and then my other ones usually kind of just whatever I feel like. With that being said, my favorite non-ranked event to run is a team event. I think y'all know that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we got one of those coming up this coming weekend, but we will talk about that later on towards the end.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
I know one of our other organizers, Sam, he actually put together a Hasbro product only tournament. So no TT whatevers, you and only on a Hasbro stadium. So that was different. By training only in the TT
Mhm.
stadiums, your body's and your strength is just so used to the big area, the battle area, but then going right into the actual Hasbro, it was a big change, but it was different, but it was a lot of fun. And no TT products that have not been released into Hasbro yet. So, and there's been so many other kind of fun tournaments that we've had. But yeah, if we
Oh,
want
that's
to,
cool. Team,
yeah,
yeah,
random
team
team
tournaments are
tournaments.
cool.
Yeah, like
100%.
like we
Yeah.
had a random team
Um,
tournament one day. Like everyone just
Yeah, that
came.
one was fun.
Yeah, that one was different because you didn't know who your partner was or your partners were until you got there. So you talked like 30 minutes beforehand and it's like, hey, I'm running this. Okay, then I'll run this kind of thing. So that was different. That was fun. I think that kind of keeps everything a little bit fresh as well. Just kind of keep the fun alive. Just remember what this game is actually for. It's not super competitive or as it should be. It's a fun game. It should be a fun little hobby.
Remember, everyone, this is Beyblade, not Super Smash Brothers. I don't want to see people throwing their stuff at a wall because they lost a match.
Or at a
To
stadium.
be fair, like I understand not taking it too seriously, and I agree that I think for a lot of people, and we've talked about this a lot recently, guys, privately. For a lot of people, it can become unhealthy if they're taking it too serious. With that being said, I'm not gonna lie and pretend that I wouldn't want to see like a professional Beyblade league like they have for esports and stuff. I think that'd be super cool.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I would love to like an actual professional Beyblade league. What about you, NBC?
yeah, man. No, yeah, like esports, that would be really cool. Something to watch. In Melbourne, actually, we started a team league, so that's another cool thing. We'll see how
Ooh.
it goes. So throughout the year, in between, the spaces and little tournaments, a team league will be running. So yeah, now looking forward to that. But 100% like professional sport, like a professional Beyblade X league. Nah, that would be fun for sure.
Yeah, then like we've actually talked about this in the couple first beginning episodes of the podcast of actually getting Beyblades in the Olympics. So,
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that post. Yeah, that was funny.
I
For
mean,
sure, 100%, man. Beyblade's
there's
the best sport.
it it is. Like they got breakdancing in the Olympics, so why not Beyblades? Why not Beyblades?
That's a good
Why
question,
not?
man.
I don't know.
Should ask the Olympics right now. I'm sure they'll agree. You just gotta let them play. You gotta let it rip.
L- Yeah, just imagine having representatives from like you could easily make that happen. Like have worlds on top of worlds and then have one big world qualifier and then wherever the Olympics are taking place in, send them there with like the top 3 players that are representing the US, Australia, then wherever and who there's so many things that they could do. It would be so much fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure, man. Beyblade X has a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential to get big. So just hoping it grows more and more. It's been going all right.
Yeah.
It's
So
been
what do you
going
Let me
okay.
go ahead,
No,
Matt?
okay, I got this one, Zeke. Let me ask you something, bro. Because
Ooh.
we've never asked this question before to anybody. What is something you think they should add to Beyblade X that would make it even better than it is now? Whether it's like a new style of like component to the Beyblade, or do you think they need to make things something like radically different? Like what would you do to make Beyblade X better? Like something new you would add?
Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a good question. Sorry. I mean, I don't have many issues with the current game itself. I feel it's pretty simple. But one thing they definitely need to do is they got to work on their marketing. Um, they got
Mm-hmm.
to work on their marketing. They got to keep pushing the game more. I like that they were dealing with celebs, but they got to do that more. They also got to target the correct celebrities. 100%
Hmm.
they got to market the game. Because I've seen some posts from like the official accounts. Man, they're like on something, bro. they're just writing nonsense half the time. Like I just saw the Facebook posted. It was just a post, and it was like, oh, what type of Beyblade is Shelter Drake's 780 gear point? A, an attack Beyblade. B, like this is a waste of people's time. You're not really showing people anything. Like they gotta push it more. It has the potential to be massive. So, but what do you guys think? What do you guys think?
No, I think that is brilliant, actually, because yeah, again, having grown up with Beyblade, they used to have so many like the '90s commercials, especially for Beyblade, got your blood pumping. Like, go out now and get the newest Beyblade expansion pack filled with hard hitting Beyblades like Wolf Leone.
You mean unlike the current expansion pack where they take out Rush and they take out our red coat Tyranno Beat, and instead we get piss and shit
And Metal
Yeah,
Needle.
exactly. You get it.
and Ghost Circle that no one was asking for it.
And Metal Needle.
What do you mean? Ghost Circle's like the best Beyblade ever created. It's like so round and it weighs like 2.
Just 2 grams.
You, sir, sit on a throne of lies.
Actually, I sit on a comfortable gaming chair, but that's besides the point.
But anyway, kind of getting back to his question, I also agree marketing could be better, and kind of also what Chad said. Like, especially commercials back in like the 90s, everything were like so exciting. They amp you up and get the kids all excited and be like, hey, next time I'm at Walmart or Target or whatever, I want to get this thing. That'd be so cool to get, because then I can take all my friends' lunch money or get my friends whatever, and just got to amp it up. But they did try. Trying to get like Kai
They're
Sinet
trying,
on
yeah.
there. Yeah.
They're trying. Yeah.
Like the whole Kai Sinet thing, and I think they did like an NBA.
Oh, that NBA player commercial was terrible though. They had this like 6'10" basketball player sitting in a desk chair and launching into a drop attack stadium that was sitting on the ground with a proto launcher. Okay, it was literally
Yeah.
the worst portrayal of Beyblade X I've ever seen in my life.
My
No,
point exactly.
see, I just thought of the best thing. Anyone who knows what I'm about to mention understands. We need to get the people behind the board game Crossfire to do a Beyblade commercial.
Crossfire.
You'll
I
get
am
caught
also
up in
familiar
the
with that.
crossfire.
Oh my god.
That commercial.
That was such a good
kicks
commercial,
so
though.
much ass.
I like the
Get the
sock and
Slim
boppers
Jims
commercial.
guys.
What, like
Get the
Macho
guys
Man?
who made the old. Yes, exactly. Get the people who made the Macho Man Randy Savage Slim Jim commercials. That's how you get people into Beyblade. That's how you do a commercial.
So, but the thing about commercials is not a lot of people have any sort of like cable nowadays, but then again, you can put like short 30-second ads on like YouTube or on like the still commercials, but I don't know. Definitely try to get the name out there a little bit more, and I personally think the Olympics would be, or getting clubs out there more or something, just help get the name out more. Because not a lot of people know that Beyblades are still a thing. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, the
100%.
marketing penetration isn't there. I agree.
I don't think that's a good word of penetration, but yeah, I get you.
No, marketing that's a real terminology. I understand it's also a
It is a
sexual
real
innuendo, but it's a real
terminology.
thing.
Oh,
It's a real thing.
again, I'm not that smart, but okay, I learned something today.
You always learning when you're playing with Beyblades.
That's totally fair. Hey, did you ask him the infamous question, the string or the winder launcher?
I mean, we're getting
Ooh.
down to it, but I guess we're so MBBC.
I guess now.
Yeah, I guess now more than ever. So when you do go to tournaments, are you more of a string launcher or a winder?
So that's a good question. I use both. I actually use both.
Ah.
Depends on the situation. I personally like. I was always a string launcher guy. For the 1 millionth time, Metal Fight Beyblade string launcher. So when I got into Beyblade X, it was always string launcher. But the winder is pretty nice to use, certain situations as well. So, but the string launcher, beautiful thing. You put the Bay Battle Pass on. You know, you can put your attachments if you're allowed. You can
Yeah.
pull really hard. I really do like it. But winder is also fun. If I want to pull like really hard, I use the string launcher though. I feel like I have control with the string launcher.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So kind of going back to like the stadiums and everything, what is like your least favorite, and then
Oh
best
man,
way?
the
Yeah.
the Hasbro Stadium, bro. I hate the Hasbro Stadium.
So not the
The really
bucket.
thin one. Bro, you know what? Bucket is just aura. Like, if someone asks you to play like on that, I would say, yep, 100%. You got to. It's an experience. It's a unique experience. I think top 5 stadiums in Beyblade X, the bucket. But
Wow.
the Hasbro bottom one,
That's a hot take.
Hasbro
If
That
I've
one,
is
ever
a
heard a hot
hot
take before.
take, man.
yeah, 100%, man. I got a vendetta against the Hasbro Stadium, so
I
maybe
mean,
that's
it's
fine.
What did the Hasbro Stadium do to you? Did it like kidnap your family and ranch?
Exactly that, bro. It's not a nice thing. It's not a nice thing.
it's not.
Obviously,
Hey, listen,
Takara
I
Tomy
get it.
on top.
I
Takara
personally
Tomy on
have
top.
I have a beef against that Hasbro Stadium too
Yeah.
because it taught me all the wrong launching techniques. And then when I finally went to an actual like Takara Stadium, I was like, why am I launching so badly?
No, yeah, the Takara Stadium, amazing. You know, obviously, is one of the main components of Beyblade X. Definitely is one of the reasons why the game is so fun to play. Is the X Rail is an amazing invention. So obviously, Takara Stadium for me on top. Um, I actually do like the Infinity Stadium. You know, I first time I played in it, I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, this is horrible. But it actually got pretty fun afterwards.
It
You learn to launch differently, you learn to play differently. It's fun.
it's kind of like that
Um,
with the 3-person or the extra wide or whatever the hell that one is called.
oh yeah, that one I have
Yeah.
no opinion. I'm sorry, I have no opinion of that one. I guess it's up there. You know, Drop Stadium is fun. I do like Drop Stadium. I think it was a pretty cool thing to do for Hasbro to do. Uh, and it came with some pretty good Beyblades, so I think it's a worth it. It's a worth it set.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
and then I think
drop.
that's all stadiums.
Yeah, the drop
So,
stadium came with the impact and the hover, which was really good. The Infinity came with the Cobalt and the Ram.
something like that. Yeah. Or was it Drake?
Vial.
I don't know. What did
Yeah,
we say?
Cobalt Drake.
What's up?
The Infinity Stadium. What did it come with? Cobalt and
The Infinity Stadium, the red metal coat Cobalt Drake, and then the Takara Tomy variant of the Taco Goat.
Taco Goat. Yep. Which are two totally different kind of spectrums, but I don't know.
Yeah, one is beautiful and everyone loves it, and the other one should not have been made. I'll let you guys figure out which is which.
Yeah, we need a Taco Goat. It's beautiful. That's why your buddy
Said
went
no
in.
said no one in all of history up until you right now. Except for Nathan did say that. You're right.
Yeah, when your buddy left us mid team tournament to go buy Tackle Goat dual pack.
Hey, I was but see, that's the thing, right? Like you talk about it like almost like it's a bad thing, except actually it's a moment that's going to live in infamy for as long as people who were there continue to play in our community.
You know, that's
Like
fair.
it's turned into a story. It's like part of the
It
lore
turned
of
into a
Minnesota
meme
Beyblade
at this point. So MBBC, do you have a kind of fun story about anything that happened at like a locals or a tournament that either happened to you or something that you saw?
Oh man, this recently one of our members he just had food in his Beyblades. Like he just had like crumbs in his ratchets. Like yeah, that's my reaction exactly, man. Yeah, he hadn't played in a while. And
Brother,
I can't explain it. You just had to be there, man.
Uh,
Yeah, so he whipped out his wizard rod. had a bit of had a bit
He
of
whipped
food
out
on it.
his rod. Okay, well, I like where
Yeah,
this is going.
yeah, it was a bit fuzzy. You can fill in the rest. You can imagine the rest.
Imagine pulling up to a fucking Beyblade tournament and you're like, "Oh, sorry, let me clean off my Beyblade. There's a few little crumbs," and then they just reach down and pull out like a whole slice of pizza and just toss it to the
Oh my!
Bro, you're telling the whole story exactly how it is.
Get the hell
That's
out of here! No
exactly what happened.
way!
Yeah, man. So I hope he doesn't watch this, but
Oh my
yeah,
god! Well, you didn't name
that's
drop
the
or
most
anything.
recent one.
Hey, listen.
I had the
If
most
he is
laughs at.
watching,
Yeah.
though, if he is watching, clean your damn Beyblades. They deserve
That's what
more
I'm
my
saying.
God.
Yeah, no, for
And if
sure.
and if he's not, and you do have messy bays, clean your bays.
Still clean them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no,
That's why he lost. That's why he lost.
what, a piece of crumb got into his like launcher gear and kind of gave him a missed launch or some shit. Oh my god!
You know what? That most likely happened. Most likely happened.
Oh my gosh, man.
That's wonderful.
I'm glad you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Like that's
And
one
I
thing.
thought our scenes were wacky.
Oh my god! Like that's one thing. What I hated about TCGs, where you're like,
Oh man.
oh my god, like.
Yeah, hygiene.
Well,
Dude,
hygiene for sure,
I
and that's always been a thing wherever you go to, like any sort of meetup. But when you're playing cards and then your opponent is like munching down on like some baby back ribs or whatever,
Oh yeah, no, that's messed up, bro.
dude,
like
Especially the cards.
no,
hey,
you're not touching my deck. I will shuffle it, and if you want to call a judge over, you go ahead. But you're not touching my shit with your baby back having ass hands. No, get that. No.
Oh my God.
there is a YouTuber who does a lot of like horror stories at locals type stuff, and he literally did a story or a little skit about that where like he's got this beautiful card in like a plastic wrap, and this big chud comes and sit down and like reaches towards it with like Cheeto encrusted hands and goes,
Did you just call a Yu-Gi-Oh player a big chud? Is that what I just heard?
It was a Magic player, actually.
That's
A
even
magic.
worse.
That's what I'm gonna call Chad. The first person that I really decide at Beyblade I don't like, I'm gonna start calling them Big Chud. Okay, like that's wonderful.
You're welcome. But yeah, like props to the guy. I mean, obviously he had his card in a good sleeve, but like he actually had to get like Cheetos on his fingers and was actually like wiping them on the card for his skit.
That's
my-
funny.
Oh,
And it's like,
never.
no, I'm sorry. If you got food on your fingers and you're trying to reach for anything of mine, you best believe I'm meeting you in the parking lot, not even 2 seconds after.
Oh yeah, you ain't touching my cards. If you're looking through my binder, no, and no, never.
No and no. That's
Yeah,
it.
just-
No and no.
I will slap the spaghetti out of their pockets if they try that nonsense.
Why the hell do they got spaghetti in their pockets?
I mean, where do you
That's a
think
fair
they're storing
question.
all the food?
I mean, you're not wrong. I met a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players, and they do the damnedest thing.
They got food in their pockets,
Oh my
exactly.
god. Anyway,
And if it's not that, it's the
Back to
inappropriate
MBBC.
card sleeves. And
back to our guest. So,
oh,
anyway. So, do you guys just for your guys' team videos and everything, do you guys like collab like once a week or so, just kind of get a whole list of video ideas, or how do your ideas come about?
Yeah, good question. It's a whole process that takes, the whole week, I guess. Obviously, there's three different ways we come up with a video idea. For our scientific series. The first one is if we have like a concept in mind. So, oh look, I want to investigate how we can create the fastest Beyblade, how we can create the hardest hitting, the longest spinning, that type of stuff. The second one is like there's a blade we want to focus on. So I don't know, like take Wyvern Gale for example. I mean, we've never made a video on Wyvern Gale, but take Wyvern Gale for example. look, I wanna see what Wyvern can do. So you look at all the properties of Wyvern, see what gimmicks it can perform. And the third one, rare, but sometimes we'll just be testing for fun, and something will happen, something cool. For example, spin stopping Beyblade. That will happen, and you're like, oh, that'll be a pretty cool video, like how you investigate how that happens. So then you do your research, obviously. Uh, do your calculations if you need be, and then eventually, yeah, one day we go film everything, edit, post, pretty stock standard. So yeah, that's the process. That's the secrets.
So you guys just don't meet and make a full list, be like, hey, let's do a lightest Beyblade versus the heaviest Beyblade and see what kind of goes from there or anything else, and then keep going down the list. It's just one video idea at a time.
Yeah, we're pretty specific with what we want to do. Sometimes we will be stuck in a rut. Like for example, we try to do a Sphinx cow video. You know, these are MBBC industry secrets. So we try to do a Sphinx cow video or like a Shinobi Shadow video, and like they suck so bad, like you cannot put this video out. You know, so then we'll be stuck in a rut. Like, oh, what do we do? And then you start brainstorming on the spot. But that rarely happens. And then I guess we do what you said. Like we have a list of things we want to follow if we want to do like shorts. You know,
Yeah.
YouTube shorts, TikToks. So yeah. But for main videos, we try to focus it early on.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, yeah.
So maybe so since you don't like the Hasbro Stadium, what kind of things do you think would be good to change in the Hasbro stadiums for you to might actually like it a little bit more?
That's a good question, man.
I mean, put that in your
My
next
my
video.
my first response would be throw it away and get a Takara Stadium. But
God
for
dang.
Hasbro, I think the pockets are too, like it's too easy to go into the pocket. And you don't, I don't know, maybe you don't bounce back out that often. Like I feel like it's built in a way where if they go in, they go in. I don't know, it might have changed, right? It's been like a year since I played on a Hasbro Stadium.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Um, but also I think when I played with the Hasbro Stadium, it was for like the world qualifiers. You know. So I think the rule set was pretty rough. It was like
Yeah.
first to four, and then I don't think you swap sides and things like that. So it's pretty harsh. Like one extreme
Ooh,
finish, which is
yeah.
pretty easy on that stadium to even like self extreme yourself, and you're basically lost the game. So I think the
Mhm.
pockets are an issue. I don't mind the width. The width is pretty interesting. I like a thinner stadium.
Yeah.
But
It just
the
kind of
pockets
long.
definitely, yeah. It's long. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
weird stadium actually. If
It
you
is a
think
weird
about it.
shape. So when it comes to stadiums, what kind of things would you like? Different things would you like to see in a stadium? Just kind of make it a little bit more fun, like maybe the whole stadium to rotate and or
Yeah. Ooh,
The whole city.
that's
yeah,
a
the whole stadium.
rough question. That's you're asking me all the hard questions. There's I think the TT Stadium is pretty hard to change. I think they nailed it. They nailed it. And if you want to do something else, it has to be like a gimmick stadium. But what do you
Okay.
guys think? I don't know. I need to think about this. I need to ponder. How do you change the current Takara Stadium? No,
I,
but what do you guys think?
for me, I think I just said mine, and like having like a motor underneath and just kind of making it spin while you shoot, and I don't know how that would totally work. Like you got to shoot when your spot is actually right there, or when I don't know. There's many ways that you can actually do that. So that would be mine. I don't know if it would be any good. I don't know. Chad, Vile.
I mean, I don't know. I like to see I'd like to see a stadium focused more on multiplayer matches, and I know that 3-player stadium exists. I don't think it's very good. I feel like they could do better than that.
Actually, that's a great comment because that leads into mine. I know quite a lot of people have done it in the Beyblade X community, but let's get an anime accurate stadium. Let's get like a really big stadium with rails on the inside and see like how these Beyblades would work in a much larger stadium without pockets.
Actually, I've seen that, and I do want to print one of those. It's just probably too big of a project for me personally to undertake.
Yeah.
I think have thicker plastic for like the actual stadium itself.
Yeah, no, it breaks. It breaks pretty easily.
It does, and
Yeah.
it's always right in the pockets, or like having a busted shroud. That's fine. It doesn't really affect the gameplay, but having a busted
Exactly.
stadium itself, that sucks. So having thicker plastic, that's just from my personal experience because just busted mine literally yesterday. So I was all upset about that, but because it's just such a thin plastic for the stadium.
Yes. I have heard there have been people who have been like self-modifying their stadiums in those places specifically where they'll reinforce it with like some kind of like rigid tape, like
kinda
some
like
kind
that
of like
idea.
really thick duct tape, and they'll specifically put it on like the outside so that way it doesn't mess with the interior. But
Yeah.
if anything hits, it's less likely to break.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah, Emmers actually gave that idea yesterday at the first event, which I never thought about putting tape underneath it just to kind of help reinforce it, which is very smart.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, there's all that space you can get up into underneath there.
Yeah, I don't know if you could put like foam or anything into it because that might. I don't know.
If you're putting it in the space that you can reach underneath and not actually like going into and messing with the actual pocket, it should be fine.
No, like the gaps underneath, because I don't think you
Yeah,
can.
that's what I mean.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Can you put like foam or anything underneath it? Because I think that would kind of make it a little bit more like absorbent.
I get where you're trying to come from. Like,
Yeah.
it may be a modification that like reshapes how the stadium works, but to my knowledge, at least, they have not said anything about that being a problem or that you can't do that.
Yeah, I don't know. So, MBBC, have you done any of your own personal like tournaments, or you just kind of go there just for funs?
Yeah, for Beyblade X, yeah, the TOs in Australia, they've fostered a really good community. Really well run tournaments. It's pretty efficient, so I do enjoy going there, just enjoying my time with friends. In terms of running things myself, I guess we at the MBBC team, we like to play. Once again, we like to play Metal Fight, some little Metal Fight tournaments, just for fun. We enjoy playing, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
nah, I leave it to the TOs. They're really good. So love your tournament organizer. They're doing a lot of hard work.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Yeah, Vile is our main organizer and one of our head judges, so I know he puts in a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of everything into organizing stuff. So definitely kudos to all the TOs out there.
Which is crazy
Absolutely.
considering that I came out to my first event at like the beginning of September, and
Yeah.
things have moved so quickly. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
So do you have any sort of certs that are
Sorry, what did you say?
do you have
you cut out real
I didn't
bad.
hear the
oh, yeah, do you have any sort of certificate or certifications like judge or TOs or anything else like that?
Yeah, I do like to judge. It's fun. It's fun to do. Sometimes you see the crazy
Agree.
stuff happening. That's one good thing about Beyblade X.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff does happen. I mean, judging is pretty tiring. Like if you judge for a long time, and also if you've played, but it's needed. It's needed. So definitely help out your tournaments.
Hmm.
Supply yourself to be a judge. Yeah. No, it's fun. It's fun. Beyblade X is a good game to judge. 100%.
Oh, 100%.
It's fun, but there are a lot of quick second things that could change, especially in an instant. So obviously, you got to pay really close attention.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's
Mhm.
difficult. There's a lot of split-second decisions. It
Yeah.
helps if you're recording. If you're recording a match, helps to clear things up. But yeah, no, it's
Mhm.
it has its issues sometimes.
Yes.
But no, it's good. What about you guys? You guys judges, like tournament organizer? Obviously, one of you guys. Shout
Yeah,
out tournament organizer.
yeah,
Good job.
I judge and organize, and these two are both certified judges with WBO. So
Yep.
Excellent. Nice. Good job. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Doing
Well,
the
we
hard
shall.
work.
We shall.
So what is?
Yeah, no, it's
No, go ahead.
sorry.
No.
I was just gonna say, yeah, no, it's small, communities all around the place. Like Hasbro's not doing anything to run tournaments, right? So it's all, local scenes making the community, building the community, making it alive. So to everyone around the world, guys doing good job.
Yeah.
Hasbro's not doing nothing, man.
No, and it's
Mhm.
very unfortunate because, like anything else, there's always like some sort of like Wizards of the Coast. They're always putting on Magic events and everything, or Konami's always putting on Yu-Gi-Oh events. But you never really see Hasbro putting strictly
No.
like Beyblade tournaments, which is very unfortunate. Because just imagine if they actually did and posted it up on their official Facebook or Twitter or whatever. Be like, hey, we're having a Beyblade tournament in these cities on these days, like LA, Chicago, New York, and insert other cities here. I think it would,
Yeah,
again, kind of go back to our previous question, like what can they do? And that's one way that they need to personally set up events.
for sure. Yeah. There needs to be official stuff, official tournaments.
Mm.
Uh yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's their game. So there's not a lot of stuff you can do, I guess, if you're like a local, because you have to depend on people bringing prizes. You have to pay venue yourself, I'm guessing. So
Sometimes you
in
do, yeah.
Australia, we're a bit lucky. In Australia, we're a bit lucky. We're in contact with Hasbro Australia, so they sometimes they do give us prizes, but
Wow.
nah, they're not that involved.
Sounds a lot better than Hasbro over in America, at least.
it is a lot better.
No, 100%.
They already have Hack Viking over there. It's way better.
Oh, do you have your hands on a Viking yet?
Nah, man. People love Beyblade in Australia, so it's pretty rabid. Like the stores, there's just nothing. Everything's sold out.
Oh my
Everything's
god.
sold out. Yeah, like you try to find something, it's all gone. People love Beyblade too much. Maybe not too much, but they love it there. So, and then I
Mm.
guess if it's not there, the parts are stolen. So,
Oh my
nah,
god.
but
Oh.
it's alright.
Yeah, they
It's
have that
okay.
problem everywhere.
Yeah.
That's not unique to the
Yeah.
U.S.
Yeah,
No.
it's those let it rip tabs. But it's all right. It's okay. I've
They got
heard
they got rid of
they've
those on the
been.
new wave.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So is it really easy to go to like your local Target and get like get some products, or you gotta go online to get whatever kind of bait that you would like to get?
It depends where you live. I think
Okay.
if you live obviously in an area that's densely populated, there's actually just no Beyblades. Like there's genuinely no Beyblades. I don't know who's buying them all, but someone is buying them all. Obviously, if you go outside the main cities, all of that, it's gonna be more. Uh, and Australia is pretty interesting, for the always. I'm sure it's the same as you guys. It's a mix of Hasbro and TT parts, right? We've always had it, and we're very fortunate. One of our TOs, I guess you could say, shout out PAXBEYS.com. He's like a supplier. He gets them from Hong Kong, so we
Ooh.
get Takara products pretty fast over there, and it's good because Australia, man, we're far away. Import fees are expensive, so if you're buying online, it's gonna be expensive. So we would be stuck with Hasbro parts if it wasn't for PAXBEYS.com.
Now,
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard about this person before because we had another Australian guest kind of recently, and I'm pretty sure they mentioned this person as well.
Yep.
Yeah, no, he's a legend. He's a legend of the scene. It literally wouldn't exist without him. So yeah, otherwise people would be stuck, playing with Arrow Wizard and I don't know what
Ooh.
else, like what other bays there are. So we had Takara Beys basically like a week or two after release. So we got pretty lucky, very fortunate.
That's not
Yeah.
too bad.
Not too bad at all.
So, do you guys have like vendors that set up shop at tournaments?
Yes. Depends on the tournament, of course, though, right? And depends on
Oh
the
yeah.
venue. Usually, there's like most of the time there's like two. I'm guessing the guest Bay Sensei. Bay Sensei, did you guys have Bay Sensei on this podcast? Advocor, I think his name is Advocor.
Yeah, we
Maybe
did.
I don't know if you had
Great
him.
guy.
Yeah, you had him.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice guy. Another pillar of the scene in Australia. He has a little store sometimes, alongside, of course, PAXBEYS.com. And then I mean, if we're playing at conventions, like anime conventions, things like that, we have a lot of fantastic artists in the scene. So they'll be at these conventions, and I think maybe that's how we get a place at like anime conventions, gaming conventions. So some of members of the community will have their own stalls selling art, things like that. But Australia, there's not a wide variety. Let's just say there's not a wide variety of vendors.
Hmm. Why do you think that is? Just
Smaller
people don't
population,
small.
smaller population. Uh, yeah. So yeah, I mean, you can go to like obviously like retail stores and stuff, but they're gonna be marked up to hell. Uh, yeah. Or you're not gonna find it, or you're not gonna find what you're looking for. But I mean, it's pretty easy. You can get what you want. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So when there are vendors there, are they just selling like Beyblade products, or are they also doing 3D printing stuff as well? Because at least where we are at, we have several people that are vending with 3D printed products.
Okay, I'm gonna sound like a sellout here, but shout out OrenoBeys.com. Shout out OrenoBeys.com. They're the guys, selling 3D printed products and Beyblade parts. Australia, most of it I would say is online. Because it's just easier to set up an online store, and the cities are smaller, smaller, and all our people live around the place. People are concentrated in one area in Australia, basically. So it's easy to kind of ship between two cities. Uh, um, and yeah, most of it's online. I mean, yeah, there are vendors sometimes selling 3D printed products, uh, just 3D printed stuff. Maybe you guys know Jawa's Junkyard. There's a guy called Jawa's Junkyard. He sells his own like metal things, like metal versions of Plastic Generation, Beyblades, things like that.
Very interesting.
There's a few talented people. Yeah.
I thought you were mentioning like metal like deck boxes, because that's a lot of what we see, or like one of our guys does like 3D printing like name tags and a couple other kind of cool little things. So I didn't know if that's kind of what you meant.
Yeah, there's some around, but once again, most of it is just online. You just have to buy it online. Yeah, but there's a lot of online vendors in Australia, so we're pretty lucky. Yeah.
Sounds like it. So about how far do you have to drive to the closest tournament?
That's a good one.
Ooh. So in Australia, not a lot of people live in like the main city. So everyone lives
Oh,
kind of around the city. So once again, that the main city, so ours will be Melbourne. It's kind of like the meeting point for everyone around to kind of go. So it's like a central area. It's about maybe like 40 minutes to an hour. Becomes like a whole day kind of affair. Uh, but no, it's good. Good locations most of the time. It will always be in the Melbourne City area, so everyone just has to come from their suburbs and kind of just meet in the middle. That's
yeah,
how it is.
yeah. Yesterday we had
And then, yeah,
yesterday we had two back-to-back events. So having a full day of Beyblades is definitely worth it. So I totally understand where you're coming from for that.
yeah, no, it's fun activity to do.
So do you think that your personal community is kind of staying stagnant with like number wise, or do you think it's growing or decreasing, or where do you think your personal numbers of your community are going?
It's crazy. We have a really weird problem. Uh, the venue can't hold like the venues. They can't hold enough people. You know, there's, there's a lot of people coming to tournaments. Over 100. So tournaments have to be capped because the venues can't hold enough people.
Yeah, that must be
So,
nice to get over 100
yeah.
people per event.
But once again, it's for the whole state, right? The whole state can
Right.
only play in this one location. So, yeah. No, it's nice. It's nice to have a growing community.
Mm-hmm.
Once, I mean, it's a good problem to have. It's a good problem to have trying to find venues uh, and signing up on time. It's pretty rabid actually. Once the signups come up, it goes in like two days. So you
Oh
have to
my
be quick on the
god,
draw.
Yes.
Um,
dude, we might need to just go to Aussie, guys, just for. Oh,
Anywhere but Minnesota. That's where you got to go. Anywhere but Minnesota.
Mhm.
well, yeah, I'm from Michigan and everything, and the scene over there wasn't really big as like it is over here. But it sounds like Australia is kind of where we need to go visit.
oh, you guys are welcome, 100%, 100%. Nah, it's a nice
Hey,
scene.
Man, don't threaten me.
there's a
The,
lot to
the,
do over there too.
don't threaten me with a timeout.
A timeout. What are you getting a timeout for?
I don't know.
I think
A timeout over
he
there.
meant threaten him with a good time.
Yeah,
I
Ouch.
know what he meant to say. I just had to give him some shit.
always gotta give.
That's fair.
That's what we do. We give each other so much shit because that's what kind of friends we are, and we're building the friendship
That's true.
because of this game. We're making friendships that
That's
are
true.
actually like. But a lot
That's
of the
true.
people that I've met through Beyblades are really great people, and I admire each and every single one of them except for Chad. He's just there.
Well, you know what? This is why your glide bit never works.
Oh, oh.
I'm done. I love it.
Yeah, I'm trying to make
No,
glide work, but glide is difficult.
Yeah, no, glide exists. It exists.
That's a pretty fair way to say it, I feel like.
damn.
I mean,
But
he's
yeah, no,
not wrong.
honestly, personally, I've always wanted to go to Australia because little fun fact about me growing up, there was a show that I used to love called Steve Irwin, the Crocodile Hunter.
Who's that?
Yes,
That man was
sir.
my idol growing up. He's the reason I love animals the way I do these days and why I treat them with the respect that they deserve.
Anyways, you got any other questions, or what we got going on, brother?
Yes, because what truly made you want to get into all the content creations? I know you just wanted the ideas, but what truly made you drive into them?
I think it's just a way to show off Beyblade. Beyblade is such a cool thing, such a cool hobby, cool sport, I guess you could say. And I just
It's a
Oh
like
sport.
yeah.
like
It's a
creating
sport.
videos, showing things off. Personally, for me, Beyblade YouTube has changed a lot like the past year. I remember when we started, it was very barren. It was very barren. And the content that was available, there wasn't a lot, and I wanted to show off things that I wanted to see myself. Uh, you know. So, but now it's changing. The content scene's changing. A lot of good creators up and coming, doing a lot of good content. So to them, I say good job. Keep on going. To you guys, keep on going. I don't think there's a I don't think there's a podcast for Beyblade. So, well, not a lot. So you guys can definitely stamp the monopoly on that for sure.
Yeah, we're trying, and it's slowly growing, and
No,
obviously,
that's good.
Absolutely.
Growth.
yeah, success is not done all overnight. It takes time, takes
No.
dedication by every party, which everyone here at the Spin Zone podcast has been doing. We've been just trying to do our very best, like no one ever was,
Yeah, that's good.
and just
Yeah.
keep up the content, and it's been going. It's been going very well.
Yeah,
I
no, that's
mean,
good.
I think it's safe to say, like, when we first started this podcast, we had no idea that we were gonna get popular enough to start getting like actual big names in the Beyblade X community on our podcast. We just were doing it for shits and giggles and because no one else was doing it.
Yeah,
That's pretty fair, actually.
and the numbers say a lot of the podcasts end or just die out within like the first 10 or so episodes. And we're at
Yeah.
21 this episode. So we have more than doubled
21.
at 21. We have more than doubled uh the life expectancy out of a podcast. So and we're still going. There's so much that we can keep talking about when it comes to Beyblades and just see what life over in a different country is like talking to people over in Australia, and we wouldn't have that ability if it wasn't for this sport and if it wasn't for this podcast.
Yeah,
Amen.
keep it up. Keep it up. No, you guys are doing good work. Uh, yeah, for all creators out there, you just got to keep going, but also got to keep trying to evolve. Keep trying to
Hmm.
change. YouTube's very fickle. It's very harsh. Content creation in general is very harsh.
It
So
is.
hard
It's
work counts, but you also got to work smart as well, for sure.
getting your
For
name
sure.
out. Getting your name out there is probably, and as you know, you're really big into the YouTube scene and really growing on that TikTok. Just content creation and getting your name out for your content is probably the hardest
It's
part.
tough. Yeah,
The hardest part about
it's
content
very tough.
creation is getting your name out.
The first few days, not even first few days, first few months, yeah, like you, it's gonna be hard. And the YouTube algorithm, TikTok algorithm doesn't
Oh
make
my
sense,
god.
right?
It's
It doesn't
awful.
make sense. So you've got to keep, yeah, no, 100%. Keep growing, keep changing as well. Changing, see what sticks, see what works well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Because some things that will work for others, they won't work for you, and then vice versa. And I've learned that
correct.
from
Yeah,
all my years of Twitch streaming and everything. Just keep getting your name out there, keep doing different things to get your name out there, post different ways, and so many other things.
yeah,
If there's a will, there's a way. And I think with this podcast,
100%.
there is a will and a way that we can be probably one of the best podcasts for Beyblades out there. And I think we are on our way.
No, Yeah, no, you
Three
guys have
pa-
a lot of potential. A lot of potential. Good thing about Beyblade, like in general, we're small, right? It's a niche community, so there's always gaps. There's always gaps to fill, and I think this is a good one. So guys, keep grinding. It's nice. It's nice.
What were
It's
you saying,
nice.
Vile?
Now it's good that they give us like a pretty regular amount of product to talk about too. There's like always a new Beyblade to talk about, or something popped up in Koro Koro, or we can complain about Hasbro's terrible release schedule. There's just all sorts of things to talk about.
Always content to be made.
Hmm.
Well, and then speaking about any sort of product, do you have any sort of like sponsorship when it comes to any of your content, or are you just kind of by yourself?
Yeah, man. Well, we shouted out some of our lovely sponsors throughout the video. Oh, well, I mean the live stream, I guess you could say. Um, One of them was pretty cool. I mean, they do a lot of work with like maybe Leftverse, uh,
Oh,
JLC 3DP, like a 3D printing company. That was
Oh
probably like my
yes.
favorite video to do.
hmm
With our titanium Beyblade, that was really fun. I personally think it's our best video. So that's straight from me. I think that one's our best video to watch, even if the numbers don't say so.
yeah. I'm about to say,
Uh,
what is
No,
your?
but yeah, no.
I'd have to agree. I'd have to agree on that one. That
Thank you.
titanium Beyblade just destroyed everything, and it was hilarious to watch it just break
Thank you.
Oh
everything
my!
with that.
So your most popular video right now to date, it is you created the fastest Beyblade X combo in the world, and as of right now, that has over 350,000 views.
Well, that's crazy. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
No, thank you. No, that was the one that kickstarted um all of this. Uh, Told a bit of the story. We got it was a mixture of hard work and luck, a lot of luck. But yeah, as I was saying before, it's all about evolution, right? If you look at the videos before that, we weren't growing, we were going down. So you got to think, how can I change my content and things like that. We've tried to chase that high, haven't got to it at all. So but no, it was a fun video. No one's done it, right? That's the other thing. That was another lucky, fortunate thing. Beyblade again was empty, like the scene is empty, so there's tons of space to do new projects.
Yeah, and it only
Yeah.
takes one video or one clip to actually start blowing up your content. And I guess finding the fastest Beyblade possible. So I haven't looked at that one honestly. I've looked at your previous ones, but I have not gotten around to the fastest Beyblade combo yet, which is that's wild.
Oh, trust me. I've seen the video cake. That Beyblade, the speed that it reaches inside the TT Stadium is absolutely nutty.
Oh my god. All right, well that's going to
Like
be
that thing moves faster than like Impact Drake or Shark Scale or any other attack bay you've ever seen in a stadium.
that's crazy. So how did that
Yeah,
idea I'm just curious now. How did that idea come about finding the fastest Beyblade?
yeah, that's a good question. I was trying to remember that myself. It was a long time ago. Once again, I said we were failing, right? So I needed to really think of a unique video, something where there's like a hole in the market, I guess you could say. Uh, what was the term we used? Market penetration. Is that
There
is
you
that the
go.
term
Yeah.
we
Yep.
used?
Yep.
Market penetration. So I actually don't know how I came up with the idea. Uh, I actually don't. It's embarrassing now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know how I came up with the idea, but
That was over a year ago, so I don't expect you to really know right on the top of your head, but
um, yeah, but it was fun. I don't think I've seen like I didn't see a video that did calculations, obviously finding the fastest, so calculations, physics. So I thought, hey, that's a pretty good gap. I do like that kind of stuff. So did the video. Looking back, it's not the best video. I feel like I could have done better. But once again, we were starting out. So happy that it happened. And thank you for enjoying the video.
Yeah, definitely got your name out with
Absolutely.
over 300 and what was it? Over 350,000 viewers on that video. So that's huge. So congrats on that. That's really impressive. Those are
Thank you.
impressive numbers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, especially for Beyblade X. Numbers are really hard to get.
Especially like getting any sort of numbers on a Beyblade X content is crazy, but getting 350,000 plus people to watch that's nuts. I didn't even think about
Yeah,
having
Arno.
just strictly Beyblades, but even not Beyblades having a video that's 350,000 views is nuts. So kudos to you on that.
Thank you. But it's weird, actually. If you think about it, even like 1,000 views, right? I'll say 1,000 views is pretty good. Can
For
you
a
imagine like 1,000 people, like just 1,000 people in your life watching a video? Like that's a lot of
We can
people.
only hope.
Even like 800 people, that's a lot of people in your life.
Yeah.
Like if you can name 800 people, I don't know if you can. So
Probably not.
yeah, even those numbers are good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like
Yeah.
us over here, we're gonna get into it in a little bit. We actually just reached our 100 followers on Spotify just this past week, so that's huge on our
That's
part.
huge. Nah,
Yeah,
congrats.
just for a Beyblade podcast that just started about a couple months ago. And
That's incredible.
It's been more
It
than a
is.
couple months, Kate. It's been
Several
like what,
months.
5, 6 maybe.
I don't know. I don't want to math right now.
Well, if we've done 20 episodes and we've missed, a week here and there, that's
Yeah,
probably about right. Probably about 6 months.
Oh man,
Actually, yeah, no, that's correct.
It's
Wow.
been that long.
Yeah,
It's
crazy,
it's
isn't
almost been we're getting close to a full year of podcasts. That's crazy.
August was our first episode.
Yep.
Huh?
That's wild.
Ooh.
It does not.
You don't even think about it, do you?
No, and MBBC, I bet you can kind of also agree. Like once you're kind of creating content, it just kind of all blends in, and just time flies.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Time does fly. It does fly.
Well, time especially flies when you're putting together good combos, going to Beyblade events, and doing podcasts and other like work like that.
Yeah. Speaking of combos, we actually have one of our local people in Minnesota is in my Twitch chat saying
Ooh.
that your Samurai Caliber on 960 bounce spike is his favorite competitive combo to use. So he wants to thank you for that.
No, all good.
Is that our boy
What's their
Wayward?
name? What's their
This
name?
is Psycho Palm.
Ooh,
Shout out
Psycho!
Psycho
What's
Palm.
up, my man? Shout out to you,
Thank
Psycho.
Thank
you are
for
a
enjoying.
legend.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? What did Psycho say?
Welcome back to the podcast,
my God.
Val.
Well, I was talking about dinner. It's getting late. I'm getting hungry. But
that's fair.
What did Psycho do?
He wanted me to tell that MBBC's combo Samurai Caliber on 960 bounce spike is his favorite competitive combo to use right now.
To be fair, Samurai Caliber, for anyone who has half a brain, should be one of their favorite bays to use.
Absolutely.
Samurai Caliber is good. I thought that was just Steel Samurai at a quick glance. I thought.
No, it is my newest favorite combo, which is 160 ball.
If Chad held up a Steel Samurai to the camera right now, I'd tell him he was fired.
That's fair.
I don't even own a Steel Samurai. The oldest Samurai I have is Samurai Saber.
That's fair. So, what is your most underrated bay there, MBBC? Like your go-to
Ooh,
favorite, like whatever underrated bay.
that's a hard question. That's a hard question. Underrated Beyblade? Ooh,
Underrated
in
Beyblade
this day and age,
right
in
now.
this day and
Mhm.
age,
Yep.
oh, you guys are putting me on the spot.
I mean,
I
that's
like
an
a lot of
interview.
things. Well, first of all,
That's
no,
true.
Kill Shock. Kill Shock.
Oh,
I
Kill
think Kill
Shark.
Shock
Okay,
is underrated. Can still win. Definitely can still win.
it
It's
can.
just, that bay, if it scores points, it scores points. So, and if it doesn't, it's okay. At least it can still win. So no, I think Kill Shock is still the most underrated guy around.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that was. I think probably one of my first bays is Shark Edge or Kill Shark, wherever you are.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's a
amazing
good bay.
product. Amazing product. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
ahead of its. It might have been ahead of its time though.
Kill Shock.
It,
Yeah.
No, it still pushes its weight. It still
Yeah.
can push its weight. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I think if it came out, oh man, I don't know. Maybe it did come out at a good time.
I'd say the only downside of the Beyblade itself is just its weight, if you want to even consider that to be a problem.
I think just its size in general, because it's just so small. But that was
But
that's pretty normal though. Back then,
Yeah.
they just got a little bit bigger nowadays.
This is fair too.
it's good actually. Doing this scientific series, you learn to appreciate the design of all of the blades, and you can see, hey, they did this to nerf it,
Oh yeah.
things like that. So yeah, one thing about Keel Shark is it's really cool. Its protrusions,
It's
it
pretty
faces
cool.
upwards. Yeah, no,
Hey,
the
it
protrusions
is.
face upwards.
Hey, it's a
Loses
sweet
stam
looking bay.
fast up,
Mhm.
but it hits hard. So yeah,
It
no,
it
it's
does.
they designed the Beyblades very well. Sometimes the nerfs
Yes.
are a bit too much, but they
Mm.
put a lot of thought into it. For
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yes. I was actually telling Cake earlier about a video that I had seen where someone 3D print. I think it was actually Left Spin himself 3D printed a part for his Clock Mirage out of steel, making his Clock Mirage like 82 grams, I think it was, putting up against stock scale or shark scale, and it still managed to absolutely wipe the floor with it. Like
That's wild.
Beyblades are just so well designed that like you could go out of your way to make something ridiculous and you can probably still find a Beyblade that'll beat it.
For the
Yeah,
most
no,
part, they're
it's
pretty well designed.
no,
Exactly.
they are. Yeah, I don't think they've made
Except,
too many
except
mistakes.
Shadow Shinobi.
Oh,
Star,
yeah.
Star
That was
Wars.
unnecessary. Yeah.
Mm.
Too light. It's too light. It was a good shape. It's a good shape, but yeah,
I
way too
mean,
light. Way too light.
yeah, what is it, like 20 something grams or something like that?
Yeah.
28 or something like that.
It's
unreasonable.
It's something stupidly so light.
But you can make a really fast Beyblade out of it, so hey, there's something.
Hey,
That's true.
there it is.
That's
But
true.
other than that, I think I'm all set with questions. What about you, Chad or Vile?
I'm good, brother.
I'm sitting pretty here. I'm doing good.
MBBC, do you have any personal questions for us?
Oh.
No, I'm okay. Yeah, no, thanks for inviting me onto the podcast, guys. It was fun.
No, literally, the pleasure is all ours. So if you guys
All
would like,
good.
so if you guys would like to check out MBBC, all of his links will be down in the description. Go ahead and check him out. He's such a chill guy, makes awesome content. Definitely show him some love. Go check him out. You definitely will not be disappointed whatsoever.
Thank you. No, thank you guys. Shout out Spin Zone Podcast.
Hey,
They're gonna be big.
Woohoo!
I can tell they're gonna be big.
oof, man, I hope
So-
so.
Hey, Cake. Cake, make sure you clip that.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Just
God.
did. I just clipped it.
That's gonna be on TikTok tomorrow. I promise you.
Actually, that is one thing that I do need to start doing more. All right. So
I
actually,
can help you with that.
we could talk a little bit more after the episode for sure. Let's go ahead and do that. So after we are,
Awesome.
yeah. So first off, before we get into our event talk, what we normally do, like I said earlier, thank you each and every single one of you guys for following the podcast here on Spotify and anywhere else. So we are having our contest, which we will give you guys all the details in the next episode. So reaching our 100 follower mark, thank you guys so very much. We could not do any of this without any of you guys. So much love for all you guys that have followed, commented, show all the love and the support. So now we can give you guys love and support right on back by giving away
Absolutely.
one stadium stand brought to you by Minnesota's own Wayward. Absolutely beautiful. But
Woo-hoo.
once again, we will give you guys all those details in the next episode. So be sure to kind of tune in for those as well. So, Vile, now it is your turn, sir, about tournament talk.
Yeah, I suppose it is. All right, guys. So, real quick, we're gonna hammer this out so everyone can get off of here and go home and do what they need to do.
I'm already
This coming
home.
Saturday, 4 p.m. doors, 5 p.m. start time. It's the 3-blader versus 3-blader team event. You're gonna pick your own teams. If you don't have a team, that's totally fine. Just show up. We'll get you a team. Not a big deal. Those team events are always a ton of fun. You get to meet new people. You get to do some different things. Just a great old time. The following Saturday is I believe, 7th of February. And I will have what I assume will be a ranked event that week. I still need to actually make a determination on that, probably later tonight. And then the following week, so that's 4 doors, 5 p.m. start. All the stuff's at Kraken in February. I don't know that Akuna's running an event in February, and don't quote me on that, but the last I'd heard, he might be not running one in February. So everything should be at Kraken next month. The 14th is going to be the duos event that Sam is running for Valentine's Day. I don't really know a whole lot about how that's going to work out, so you have to talk to him if you want to know the rules or look at the event page. And then the 21st, I'll have another event. I don't know, probably some kind of limited event, but we'll see. And then Sam has something on the 28th, I believe, and I'm not quite sure what that is yet either. So that's what's going on coming up here.
Fantastic. MBBC, do you have any final words?
Follow the Spin Zone podcast on Spotify. Do you guys have YouTube? Yeah, YouTube links. Subscribe to them as well. I do actually have a question for you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
Yes.
obviously I'm gonna plug you guys the podcast as well. Which link do you want me to do you want me to share? Spotify,
Either
YouTube,
Spotify,
everything?
YouTube mostly. If you Twitch is where we also do live as
Which
well.
cool.
So if you want after the show, I can get you all those socials, and I would also like your
Excellent.
socials so we can put all those in the description so people can check you out as well.
All good.
Yeah,
You
since
go.
this
Appreciate it.
episode
Thank
is
you.
all for you, obviously we're not gonna leave you all high and dry. We're gonna get your information out there as well, even though you really
All good.
don't need
Thank
it.
you.
You don't need it.
Yeah, I was gonna
You're-
say, I think he's got a few more viewers than we do. So
just a little bit more.
Yeah,
Just
At
not
least
too
one.
bad,
right?
yeah.
At least one.
At
least
least
one more.
Oh my god, I'm dead. But any other final words or MBBC before we kind of ship her off?
Keep on blading. Keep on blading.
Oh,
Base.
Keep on blading. Yeah. Bring back Metal 5 Beyblade. Nah, yeah. Keep it in. Keep it in.
Remember,
Clip that.
ladies and gentlemen, if you go to Spin Zone, if you use code Spin Zone at Beys and Bricks, You too can pick up the beautiful Phantom Orion with its bearing drive. Pick it up. Look at the way it spins. You know you
Now,
want
Chad,
it.
Chad, that to me looks like a reproduction. Is that correct?
Reproduction. No, this is this is the original. This is, you can tell from the way the oxidization of the metal.
Was it pre-owned?
Had to be.
I mean, pre-owned in the sense that I had it growing up.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, but how do they have new in box metal fight Beyblades?
Oh, so that's easy to explain. Obviously, they're not really called reproductions as much as they are. The term for it is called mid-fake.
Yeah, I mean, I'm familiar with the term mid-fake. I think reproduction has a nicer ring to it. Mid-fake has the word fake in it.
Yeah.
That's fair. But yeah, basically it's just the Beyblade. It's the Beyblade, all of its original parts, but printed in a different country. Pretty much is all it is.
Yeah. So is it better or worse than what do they call the X ones? Top Gyro X.
The Amazon specials.
Yeah, the Amazon
Those ones,
special.
Oh my god.
Those ones are terrible. Mid-fakes are literally, it's just a different country using the same one-to-one mold.
So, but they don't
But
actually
there's
have
license to use the mold.
They are or are not?
They are 100% licensed to use the mold, and it's usually a country that's associated with Takara
Oh.
or Hasbro in some way.
See, I didn't understand that part of it. I just thought it was like, off the cuff. Well, they're not making them anymore, so no one's really going to go after them if they do this. Like, who cares?
I mean, you can still find in-box Takara and Hasbro stuff in the wild still. It's hard to find it, especially new in-box, but you can still find it out there. But yeah. This,
but I heard
this right here is a mid-fake, and it's literally just the exact Medio El Drago that a lot of people grew up with, just printed, designed, and manufactured in a, I want to say it was, I can't remember the country for the life of me right now, but Takara and Hasbro have a couple countries that they're associated with that they send the products over there. They do it up, package it up, and then they sell it.
That's interesting.
Well, anyways, go to Beyblades.com, use code SPINZONE, buy yourself some Metal Fight, go buy yourself some Mummy Curse, or anything else like that. Code SPINZONE at checkout for 7% off your final purchase.
Now, real quick, I do believe that the Phoenix Flares are up on there.
And, for pre-order, yes, they are.
Yep.
Well, to be fair, Phoenix Flare is out right now. My Phoenix Flares are leaving Tokyo today, so.
Hey, there you go then.
Anyway,
which means they'll be here Tuesday. But also, guys, if you go to Beys and Bricks, don't forget they have those new metal coat random boosters up. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. For $100, you too could get a random metal fight or a metal coat.
Random metal fight. I mean, if I want to do that, I just reach into your box and grab one, Chad.
Hey. All right, guys.
I don't even keep them in the box anymore.
So thank you so very much for MBBC for coming out, spending some time with us. So once again, thank you so much, sir. We do really appreciate all of this. This was a really great episode.
All good now. Thank you. You guys have a good dynamic. So it was fun. It's very fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So please go ahead, share this with anyone that would love some more MBBC, would love some find out about Spin Zone if they haven't found out about it yet. Why not have they not found out about the Spin Zone podcast? Like, comment, and everything else over on YouTube, Spotify. Usually we have a comment, or we normally have a comment question of the day of the episode, but we didn't really have one.
Well, you got to remember on a different day than normal.
That's very true. Yeah,
that's true.
So once again, thank you guys so very much, and much love for all you guys for following, getting us past that 100 follower mark over on Spotify. So we will get all of that information for this stadium stand next episode. So, guys, until next time, so long, stay safe out there. Have a great and awesome rest of your day. Take care. Much love, guys.